Swindon keep the side that has picked up 4 wins in a row, which includes the scalps of Luton and Wolves. The strategic switch of Stroud to left back and Carter to play alongside centre-back Tucker has been very effective in those 4 games. Spurs have lost McAllister through suspension, and this hands Terry Naylor a comeback. This long-serving Spurs defender has not made a first-team appearance for 9 months. Chris Jones is fit again, so he returns to partner Armstrong up front. Glenn Hoddle is Spurs shooting star, but he's gone off the boil a bit recently. Only 1 goal in his last 8 games. But earlier this season, he was hitting some cracking goals. He's on 14 right now, and Swindon will pray he does not improve that total today. Now, the 2 goals little Osvaldo Ardiles knocked in against Manchester United have brought Spurs through to this 4th-round cup tie. The superb Argentine World Cup star will be a marked man this afternoon, and Swindon's Chris Kamara is likely to get the job. Referee, the very experienced World Cup referee Clive Thomas, a 4th call. And he gets us underway. The white shirts, the dark shorts of Tottenham Hotspur attacking the goal to the right. The red jerseys, the white shirts of the 3rd Division Swindon Town, out to do yet another giant killing job. The ball to Kamara. Chris Kamara taking his time. It's McHale had it. Into the corner for Ian Miller to chase. Corner kick. Inside the first minute, Swindon put the first positive piece of pressure on Tottenham Hotspur. On the goal line, there's Roland. Tucker's in there. Mays is lurking about. Tall figure of Carter is there. And it's Brian Williams who's going to knock the corner in. A testing moment then for Barry Daines. But Glenn Hoddle chests that away easily. Quick early ball out. Doesn't go far. Lewis scoops it up. Naylor the touch, and here's Villa. Terry Orrin. A long ball back to give Barry Daines a real feel of the ball. Billy Tucker got up well. And now here's Villa. Taking his time. And caught in possession. Now here's Mays. And breaking on the outside is Miller. He's got pace. Electrifying burst of speed then by Ian Miller. Packed house here at the Swindon ground, the home of the Robins. Now Kamara. Kenny Stroud. Mays trying to get away from Perryman, who was impeding him. Free kick for obstruction. So it's Brian Williams with this free kick. Hooking it across, and Roland goes up. This is Billy Tucker. Leaving the throw-in, in fact, for Carter. Good long one, too. Tucker under a lot of pressure from both Perryman and Naylor. Corner given. Williams will go to take it. That's Billy Tucker, number 5, coming on the near post. Mays on the far post. Roland on the near post as well. Carter ready to come in from around about the penalty spot. And here's the corner from Williams. Big high hanger. Roland gets a touch. Got a good touch. And it skidded into Daines' arms instead of to another Swindon player. Naylor's throw picks up Ardiles. Support from Miller, Paul Miller. Villa. Naylor. Short for Hoddle, watch it. Oh yes! Oh, what a beautifully flighted try that by Glenn Hoddle. That brought a fine save from Jimmy Allen. He caught him just a couple of feet off his line, I suppose. Glenn Hoddle spotted it, chipped him, and very nearly brought it off. Had to go over the bar for the goalkeeper. Hoddle in with the corner. Allen got it, dropped it, and Rowland pumps that to a safe area. Rowland. Mays. Now, will that come down to Miller? Quickly, it was Perryman who was there. Perryman, who has played such a vital part in the Spurs defence throughout the first half. Ever Swindon have looked like breaking away. There's always one man to beat, finally, and it's Perryman, and he has given very little away. Unlike Chris Houghton, who has given quite a few corners away on that side of the field. Maybe time for it to be taken. Williams has scurried across. Now Thomas looks at his watch. Big curler in. Rowland tried it, goes away for another corner. And Swindon know that there isn't much time left. In fact, there is no time left of this first half. The fourth round of the Cup here at Swindon. So after a busy first half, with Swindon unable to free their two terrific strikers to get shots at the Spurs goal, on the other hand, Spurs have created some nice-looking stuff outside the box without really penetrating with the shot afterwards. A deserved scoreline at half-time: Swindon 0, Tottenham Hotspurs 0. So, referee Clive Thomas gets us away in the second half. The red shirts, dark red shirts, and the white shorts of Swindon, attacking the goal to our right, where most of the goalmouth action was in the first half. The free kick for Lewis. That was unlucky. Steve Perry for Tucker. Houghton, a bit slow. Yes, he was offside. Hoddle. There's Ardiles. Ardiles tricking his way away from Stroud. Leaves him for dead. Hoddle. Far post. Watch Armstrong. Jerry Armstrong arriving slightly off balance to that fine cross ball. Ardiles wriggles his way clear. Sees Hoddle making the break the left side. That ball curled for the far post, and I think Armstrong was slightly off balance as he tried to get in on it. Armstrong going on his own with Tucker in attendance. Good cross. And a great ooh from the crowd. Come on, forward. The ball all called back. Terry Yorth pointing at the linesman in the far corner, and I think Yorth was complaining that the linesman had given a corner kick. Referee Clive Thomas has given a goal kick. Lifts that on, Miller in, and Mays tries to break out. And once again, it was Steve Perryman who got the timely interception in. Jones getting the ball forward, but now it's cut. Easy interception for Naylor, and now Hoddle breaks in. This looks very dangerous. That was Ardiles making a try for the header, and Allen cut it out before it reached him. Now, McHale. Mays for Kamara. Russell Lewis has gone on through, but the ball won't reach him. Oh, and Stroud taken out by Ardiles, and Jones makes his break. Carter comes across to him. What an important interception that was by Roy Carter. But what an intelligent, beautiful ball from Ardiles. Inside for Chris Jones. In the far corner of the field, the heat and excitement is intense, and we've got a fire going. Ardiles rolls that in. The shot's coming from Houghton. And it hit Carter. Comes to Armstrong. The cross in again. And over the bar from Paul Miller. With Swindon at 6s and 7s. And Paul Miller had the chance of a lifetime then. There's the cross. And there's Paul Miller coming in. High over the bar. And he's furious with himself. Paul Miller wide. And Yorath gets the ball back for Spurs. And Hoddle starts to go. And Swindon run away from him, and Yorath is in. That 1-2 ball with Jones, and the shot! Beautiful little move there, inspired by Hoddle. And then that 1-2 passing move with Jones and Yorath. Yorath shot straight at the goalkeeper. McHale, good challenge. Mays. Williams starts to move on the left side. Hoddle goes with him. Looking for the cross. Oh, what a fine piece of interception that by Barry Dames. That the best break that Swindon have had in this second half. Pacey run by Brian Williams. He really did tank in there against the challenge of Hoddle. And that ball from his boot was bound for Rowland until Dames got in the way. Out of play. Mays did well. Mara. Lewis. That'll be all right. It wasn't intended, but it goes to McHale. And here's Williams. Got to get past Hoddle. And he has. Now it's Naylor. And he's done it. And that was the deliberate push, and that could be a booking. Referee Clive Thomas reaches into his pocket. And so Terry Naylor joins Glenn Hoddle in the book. Both of them penalised for foul tackles on this speedy Brian Williams. That, I think the signal was, that's the third time you've done it. Clive Thomas, so in the book he goes. The free kick then. That was Carter. Roy Carter twisting his head, getting up to it. But the ball over the bar. Again, looking for Armstrong. Good interception. And the ball given away rather casually then by Mays. Here's Hoddle. Chris Jones getting in behind Swindon. Great appeal for a penalty, but no way that referee Thomas is going to be persuaded. Chris Jones shakes his head on that one, thought he had a genuine complaint then. And Steve Penniman. Lewis, only as far as Hoddle. Ardiles moving away down the right side. Curves it in for Naylor. Good ball into Armstrong. Sizing up the shot. Jerry Armstrong wide. Jerry Armstrong, who's never scored in the FA Cup. And a substitution to be made. Ricardo Villa comes off. And John Pratt goes in. Long-standing servant for the Tottenham club. Made his debut 10 years ago, 11 years ago. That's Rowland getting the touch. It's Pratt getting it clear. Yorath. for Hoddle. After Yorick, who's found an enormous amount of space that side. The cross, and that glanced off for Armstrong's head. Didn't really get the neck muscles working on the direction of the shot. Beautiful cross in. Starting Spurs going again, and Chris Jones could be in on something here. Oh, that was so close. Across the face of the goals. The left foot shot. Well, that was a fractional chance. Jones getting in very, very fast. Allen was well positioned, and I think he knew that it was beating the left-hand post. Forward to Miller, and Kamara breaks, and he's still there, and the cross, well, between them they stopped Mays winning the ball. It was Naylor and Miller on the far post, and Mays had no chance. If it had gone to Rowlands, it might have gone in. Mays hasn't got Rowlands' height. That's Pratt. Stroud forward to Kamara. Hale. Williams is out on that far touchline, but he won't get the ball because Huddle's got it. And now Yorick. Yorick making his own angle, and a shot for Pratt. He tried to chip it higher. Trying to get some air under the ball, it didn't work. Roller down as far as Kamara, if he can get there. Kamara again still fighting for it. Lewis. Stroud. Carter. After Williams, his socks down around his ankles. Mays. Williams. Will it come for Stroud to hammer? Oh yes! Kenny Stroud hit a shot on this ground a few years ago against Everton in an FA Cup, which was a bit special. Got a draw against them. Williams here couldn't get the ball, and Kenny Stroud gives this one some hammer and brought the best out of Danes. Fine save. Here's the corner. And Hoddle hooks the ball to safety. Chased by Armstrong, and Armstrong wins it. And now Carter comes to Armstrong, got a touch, so it's got to go back to the goalkeeper now from Tucker. Time for one last desperate try, an attack from Swindon. This one coming off to Mays. He's got support behind from Kamara. It needs crossing. And the header was from Williams, and it was wide. And there is the full-time whistle. So despite a battling show by Tottenham, they were denied a goal here this afternoon. Swindon, who were on the receiving end a lot of the time, lived to fight another day, and Tottenham might not that left. It's 8 years since they won an FA Cup tie at home. That was against Rotherham back in round 4, 71-72. But it's all going to happen again on Wednesday night between Swindon and Spurs, because the final score is 0-0.